Everybody, what's up? I thought we would go in today and take a look at what I've my two best teams so far for Call of the Wild and Assassin Hunter. Obviously, Anything for Love hasn't opened yet, but these two I think I'm doing decent in. I think I'm in 8th place right now for daily rankings and 9th for the all-time. It would be real dope to hang on to top 10 and get that frame, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm doing better in Assassin Hunter than Call of the Wild. I'm able to just squeeze out a little bit more in Assassin Hunter. So we'll take a look at that one first and talk a little bit about what we got going on in here, all right? So we've got Rev and Ampu up front. I've got Sorveli in the middle, and then Daniel and Sinway in the back. I have done probably 30 runs of moving different teams around and trying different things. I've tried different combinations of these guys in different spots. This so far has achieved the best result for me. I would love to get a few more copies of her because of Sorveli, because she's only like Mythic 2 right now, I think. She's still pretty low evolved. And then a quick look at my prototypes and stuff. We're just rocking the Summoner one. Prism Amulet, just because it's the one that gives me the biggest boost. I don't think I really have one in this category that'll help anybody on this team. And then Flashpoint, which isn't really doing a ton for me. Maybe. No, not really. It's not really doing much for me. We could probably swap this one out. So what if we did like... Healing Horn isn't going to do us any good, but it gives us a better stat boost. Plus a debuff to it. Yeah, I don't know. I think, I guess we could switch it to Healing Horn. I don't think Flashpoint's doing us a ton of good, because Rez isn't doing any healing, I don't believe. So I don't reckon it really matters too much. I guess we'll take a slight bump, though, that we get from this. And we'll just jump in and take a look at the run and show you kind of what we're working with here. I'm running Enlighten as well. Actually, let me double check. I feel like I might have a better... Yeah, I'm running the Muka Kalaza, but I think I recently rolled a better one. Yeah, All Skills Ampu Ultimate for her. That's a pretty good one. Let's swap him in and run it now. And maybe we can get a new best even. So basically what this does is... We're trying to just get a lot of Ampu ults, really. I could probably manual this and it would go better too, but I just don't want to. But basically we're just trying to get Ampu to pump out a bunch of ults to like lock everybody down for a second. Daniel is obviously doing all of the things that Daniel does. Sinway's doing some damage. Like we've got a little bit going on. But the big thing, and I like Ampu up front here because it keeps him more in the mix, so he can kind of cover the whole battlefield, where if he's in the back line and he doesn't run up as far, there will be an edge that where like enemies spawn and they're not affected by his ult, and that's less than ideal. Again, you kind of have to get lucky with the timing of it, and sometimes he'll cast it and there won't be much to hit, but it is what it is. It seems to balance out anyway. It seems to do pretty well. And then again, you have Daniel, who, again, if I manual Daniel, will probably be good. Daniel drops his ult in a spot, and then enemies just continue to spawn into it and take damage. See, like there, not ideal. But even so, it's worked out pretty well for me. And like I said, I've tried a bunch of different combos. This is the best I've got so far. I've tried a lot of other stuff. I have not been able to top this team, or the like regular success this team has. Sometimes a team will be real hit or miss. This one's pretty consistently successful. I think even today I got a new best out of them. And if I could get some more upgrades, I feel like we could do even more, but they're doing fine. So we'll go through and take a quick look at their gear, and then we'll do the same thing for Call of the Wild, all right? We have 30 seconds left on paper, but it's probably going to be a little bit longer because we get a lot of pauses for these ults. See, but like she drops with like 30 seconds left. That's fairly common. If I could evolve her a bit more and prevent that from happening, I think we could do a lot better at the end when the damage, when our points really start to ramp up. But I think I just need more evolutions in her for that. If I could get more evolutions in her, get some more talents, you know, we could do a lot. Get her exclusive leveled up a little bit. I've tried. I've popped all of my cards today, trying to get more copies of her. No luck so far. So not as good as our best run, but still a very solid run, okay? So let's go through and take a look. Sure. Let's go through and take a look at their gear, and then we'll do it again for All of the Wild. All right, who do we have on that team? We've got Sinway's in there. I've talked about Sinway a lot before. He's attack across the board. Basically, just stack as much attack as you can get on him. I do have his exclusive up to 20, and his talent tree is, you know, I've got all of his big skills unlocked. But that's really it. He doesn't need crit stats, so just stack his attack. Attack gear, attack percentage is the main stat, attack percentage is your substat. Just get it as high as you can. You're trying to mimic what I'm doing with mine anyway. Next in line, we've got Ampu, who I have on a light gap set currently, and he is also attack across the board, but you do want accuracy on him. I don't think you want it bad enough to not put attack on his helmet, but you do want it, so a Hawkeye set's not a bad move, and then any accuracy and attack percentage you can find in your substats is great. Again, his talents are all activated. I forgot I needed to come in here and do that, so that's done now. Let's just hit all the attack ones. That'll work. Oh, there's one. All right, there you go. A little bit of a bump there might do us some good. And his exclusive I have maxed. I only maxed it in the last day or two though, so I don't think it needs to be maxed for this. I'll be honest, I didn't notice a huge difference in this game mode with him maxed, so, you know, definitely get it to 20 though, I would say. Next up, we have Daniel, who I have in attack gear. Do I have an attack? Do I have attack boots yet I can replace these with? I do. All right, there, that's done. He's attack across the board. Again, pretty kind of standard stuff for the summoner. That's how mine's built. There's a couple different ways to go. You could probably justify a light gap set on him as well. I think there's a couple different ways to use Daniel, but for this, it's just attack across the board. All of his talents are activated. Attack is maxed wherever it can be. And his exclusive is at 20. Well worth a 30, though. Possibly my next 30. Not sure yet, but possibly my next 30. Who else? Rez and Sorvali. Okay, Rez is here. Rez is, of course, in a light gap set. That's borderline mandatory. HP, just tank stats. It doesn't really matter. I actually might want HP here if I can get it. Let's see if I have a HP light gap. I do, right there. Let's swap that out. Been waiting on that for a minute, actually. There. So, and then maybe we can swap these gloves out as well. That would be nice. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we got here. Anything with some good subs? Doesn't really matter, huh? Give him the damage reduction. All right, cool. So he's on light gap and vigorous set. Better version now. HP across the bottom. And his exclusive is at 20. And his talents, it doesn't, just get his skills. I mean, the stats, you can bump the HP and stuff up if you like. Up to you. And then Sorvali is in. Oh! How did that happen? I think I let someone borrow this recently. Oh, wow. So we put up a best score and she's missing gear. That's actually kind of promising. All right, let's give her. We got one with like HP and accuracy. There's damage reduction and accuracy. Could be good. Oh, I'm trying to remember when I did that. It couldn't have been super long ago, but it's definitely been like a minute. There's damage reduction and accuracy. There's damage reduction and accuracy. 5.4, 5.7. Let's just give her this one. Oh, wow, dude. That could actually be really good for our next run. We might do another one in this video. All right, so HP and accuracy in the substats is what you're looking for. And then HP across the bottom. And again, I went light gap. Hawkeye, you don't have to go light gap, but that's what I did. And her exclusive, I could bump her exclusive up a little bit. Let's see how far we can get it. I think I only recently got her to Mythic 1, so... And then was immediately able to take her up to Mythic 2. Can I take her up to 20? No, not yet. Okay, so there's that. And then, yeah, I think I must have recently gotten an evolution in her. And never come and done a follow-up. Which again, usually when I do a tips video, that's one of the things I say is like periodically just make a sweep through. Make sure you've updated everybody's talents and stuff, because it's real easy to forget to do. And it can be very impactful. It can like change the whole way your champ operates. So, yeah. About time for us to do that, apparently. So yeah, we'll do another run in this video and see if we can do better. I do wish I could get one more copy of her, just to bump her up to 20. The jiggle physics on her are just so unnecessary. All right, anyway, that's it. That's what we got on her, and she is upgraded now. So let's do another run in Assassins, whatever, and then we'll jump over to Call of the Wild, or maybe we'll do a separate video for Call of the Wild because this video is getting kind of long, and that isn't what I was going for. So we'll do one more run here and see what the improvements did for us, and then we'll jump on it over, or then we'll do another video for Call of the Wild. All right. I can't believe she was missing a chest piece. So we weren't getting the light gap set, and she was missing out on some tank stats. When did I do that? Who did I swap that off for? And why? I had so many other pieces. Why was she missing a piece of gear? That seems real strange. I'm not even sure who I would have given it to when I had other options. Yeah, this will be dope if we can get a new best score, like, live in the video. Umpu's damage, dude. Certain situations, he's kind of putting Daniel to shame right now. Umpu might be a top 3 champ. Like, as far as my favorites, I think he might be in my top 3 favorites. I really like his champ. He's got some really cool mechanics. And he looks real dope. Alright, so we're at a minute. Let's see if she's still around at 30 seconds. Let's see if any of this made any kind of difference. The talents she got, the finished set, any of it. See, like, that was kind of a wasted ult. It's kind of a bummer. He'll get it again quick, but that's a long time for them to be stunned too. He's real good, man. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Can she hang on? It's a good place for that bear. Bailey spawned right into it. All right, so she held on. Can we break the record? One thing that irks me about that is it stops with 1 second left instead of 0. New best, new record. Let's go. Did it change our ranking at all? Sometimes it takes a second to update. So new best. All right, there you go. So that's my team. That's what I'm running so far. If I come up with any improvements, I'll definitely holler at you guys. But so far, that's what's working kind of by far the best for me. So keep an eye out. I'm going to do another video very soon on Call of the Wild and get it uploaded. So that's it. Hopefully it helps you out. If you're doing some different stuff down there and having success, I'd be interested to hear what other teams you guys are rocking. And maybe if you want to drop it below for other people who may not have the champs that I have built to the evolved to the degree that I do. If you're running some different stuff and think it could help someone else out, drop that in the comments as well. That's it. I'm getting out of here. Have a good one.